Watch me take my AI agency all the way to $1 million per year. As you know, these are videos where I just simply document my journey. I document my live lead generation. I document everything that I can about building this business. It's an AI automation agency. And yeah, essentially how these videos usually go is I'll share any wins, setbacks, or key moments, and then we'll jump on to some live strategy, which is the current work at hand plus some live lead generation. In this case, I've just been creating another specialized profile for Upwork. I have just, as you can see, gave sent myself. You guys can see. Actually, here's a good idea of how expensive Upwork connections are. There are, yeah, we've spent what 70. That's 80. This is 80. That's 120. 120 plus 130 is 250. Plus that is 150. So it's 350. 470. So it's $422, and we've got one job. And as you can see here, we just unleashed this. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is once I receive that, I'm going to absolutely smash the shit out of Upwork proposal connects. I'm going to put in a lot of I'm going to split that among me and my co-founder, and we're going to jump into like $400 each on connects, and just that's going to be like 3,000 connects, 150 a job. We'll be able to send 5 a day, and we're just going to double down so hard, because once we get Upwork right, we can get it correct. We can get it really working. But yeah, so let's get into some live lead generation. I'm actually going to hop on a call right now, which I'll show you guys a bit about. And yeah, we can just kind of hop in, and I'll show you guys some things of what it's about, what we talk about, how we kind of move forward. It's still a bit chaotic at the moment, so you're gonna have to forgive us there. But yeah, I'll pretty much see you guys on the call in a second. Now we're just waiting for the boy to join, the co-founder Jacob. Yeah, he should be in here in a second. Let me just text him. It's been 10 minutes since we agreed to huddle. Yeah, but I'm going to go ahead. Oh, there he is. So I'll just go ahead and show you a bit about what we do in
Hello?
a second. And yeah.
No.
No, that's
Fuck!
incorrect. Um,
First loop counter 1/3.
Initial value is 1 0. Initial value 5. What if you put a router like?
Here.
I'm trying to think where you could. Could you pass to Jason HTTP? It has to go. It has to go that way into a router. Why? Where could you put a router? Could you switch the end for the repeater?
Yeah.
What is the reroll thing?
Which reroll too?
You know, there's a reroll module. Show advanced settings.
Oh, it's a. Wait. This one.
Rollback. What is that?
What? Fuzz. Oh.
egg undoes.
Undoes any changes made before the failure. It's for failures, basically.
Why is it not repeating though? Show advanced. What is the step for? What if you put a thing in there? Yeah, go down. What if you put the what's at the top there? The bundle. Search rows bundle.
It's
Yeah, it's.
I doubt that's gonna work.
I'm just trying to figure out.
I know.
I'm just trying to make sure that it's like it's not that simple, stupid thing, you know. Because we feel like idiots if we've been at this for like hours, going like, repeat step 10 million and whatever, and then it's just like, fucking just put the variable in there. No, fuck.
That would actually fuck.
Fucking idiot.
What did it pass by though?
Human.
Oh, 70.
75. Nice.
So it depends on the viral hook too. Okay, what the fuck did God say before this?
Peace.
Bye bye.
And that is how we do a call, ladies and gentlemen. Just got some client work out the way there, and let me not show too much of that. Yeah, let's go ahead and just. So now it's just about figuring out what. Let's finish writing this. I got it over here. If we go over here onto profile. So essentially we're in a place right now with the business where it's like figuring out what to do, which is kind of the worst place that you can be in. Saved 100 was using we could do this. We could just go I saved 100 hours per week. 9-figure agency. Nine-figure agency. There we go. It's multi-7-figure agency using AI operations systems, and then we'll go ahead and add in add another my bad arrow let's go ahead and see how we can rework. I generated for a 7-figure. I guess I could just use that as well. Just because I don't think it. I think they're both agency based, and this is kind of like agency based as well, is what I want it to be. I guess we could just go ahead and reuse these actually. So let's just go ahead and I create agencies to help them jump into AI, and then we'll go ahead and do some. There we go. Boom. Yes, we want to show that. So it's 1K earning. We got bang, bang, and bang. We'll just go ahead and show them everything, eh? Review specialized profiles. So let's go ahead. 1K earnings, love that. Connects, boom, boom, boom. All the skills, perfect. Awesome. Let's go ahead and send some proposals. I think the money's only gonna get you on like the 6th. Let me go. There we go. Let me just show you the actual so the marketing automation. Here we go. We got, this is going to be specifically for marketing businesses. Yeah, essentially this is what we're looking at. I saved let's say using AI operations, using AI content systems. Posting. That actually can run, I guess. Saved. Let's go 39 plus hours a week.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Siri acting up there. And then we'll row. And we'll go ahead and whack in. I saved 65 plus hours per week for a 6-figure agency using AI operation systems. Cool. I create content on LinkedIn and YouTube, and then we'll go YouTube, and maybe we can even add in our links here. Like I don't really know. It's not really gonna be beneficial to anyone, is it? Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and leave it like that. Bang, bang, and bang. Okay, let's go ahead and find some jobs. We'll go ahead and just pause the video here just whilst I look for some jobs that I can... Actually, I'll go ahead and scroll through. But I want to close all tabs that are irrelevant to what I'm wanting. AI architecture for virtual assistant SaaS. This is incredible. Let's see what they actually... We're building the next-gen AI-powered virtual assistant for specific professional services vertical. This is not a chatbot, it's a productivity engine. Automate high-leverage, repeatable tasks for business owners. We're seeking an experienced AI product strategist and builder to help us define, architect, and prototype a powerful MVP that combines intelligent... There is 50 plus people in here. I mean, they're offering 10K, so fair enough. I just don't think it's worth my Upwork Connects. Long-term agency partner needed. Who we are. We're an automation agency serving clients in the US. We handle discovery. Damn. Project. Phase 1 foundation. About half a week. Okay, no. This caught my eye here. Let's go ahead and... It's 20 to 50 proposals sent on that one. I need to empower daily content system for mortgage brand. Make.com AI agent budget $5. No. Automating social media posts using Make.com and AI. We could do that. Social media post project. That's why I feel like having the post on mine is actually going to be good. So when I go ahead and let's see, apply for both. Let's see which one has more proposals. How many people are bidding 50, bruv? I can only bid 30 on that one. And this one, they ask for how much do you charge for this project? Damn, they ask you for everything. Have you created AI content posting automations before? Blah, 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 blah. 13. I don't know how many people have bid on this. This one would take me less. Let's go ahead and do this one. Let's go ahead and gonna go ahead and open up. So let me just first. I don't want you guys to see the logins. Can't have 100 people logging into our accounts here. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll use here. We'll type it in. Select enter. I don't know if it's gonna work actually. It didn't work yesterday for one of the projects. Just go ahead and wait for that. I'll message you guys when, I'll catch up with you guys when it's done. All right, here we go. About me. Let's go ahead and pop this in. I think it's this one, yes. Okay. What are they looking for? What you must bring passion for automation. You probably built tools, yeah. Strong command of yes. And Python scripting. We just figure it out later, to be honest with you guys. Bonus experience with OpenAI, custom GPTs, yes. Building SaaS. Personalized, build for scale. Blog. Yeah, I think I'll add that. Add certificate, of course. We'll add the make.com. Which profile do I want to apply to it with, though, right? That's just the general. Let's go to marketing automation profile. We'll use that one. And then we should have a Google Doc as well. Proposal doc here. Let's just go ahead and fill in. Working with make.com. Chat GPT, etc. is one of my favorite things to automate. Blah blah blah. Quick a bit about me. I'm Reese, co-founder. Blah blah blah. Cool. Awesome. Let's go ahead and copy that, and we will whack it in. Link to demo. I'm actually right fit for you. But I'd gone ahead and created a Google Doc that is a bit more in depth on how I'd do this. Cool. And then we just go ahead and hit send. Oh, wait. Set bid. I need to set the bid. Did I set the bid? I did not set bid, did I? There we go. Cool. Now we're second, and we'll go ahead and see how that actually fans out. There's really nothing else we can actually do now that I'm actually planning on doing now. I'm going to go ahead and maybe film a bit more. I think I may actually just film a quick LinkedIn video on... I kind of want to do the blog automation, because this is going to be like client work that I can post on LinkedIn, you know. So we'll go ahead and do this. Cool. Awesome. Let's go ahead and film this quick LinkedIn video. And we'll go ahead and put it on this screen here. What's this? Yeah, I don't want that on my screen. Sorry about that. Awesome. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this one. So what I just created, I just built an automation I just built a system that automates the entire blog. I just built a system that automates the entire blog creation flow. How do I write this? Let me go just get some ChatGPT ideas. I am creating a LinkedIn video of a blog automation I built for a current client, marketing company, 10M plus worth, that automates the entire blog creation process, and all the owner has to do is send a voice note into Slack speaking about the blog he wants to create, and the rest is taken care of. Let's go ahead. I built an automation for So it says, I built an automation for a $10 million marketing agency that turns a simple Slack voice note into a fully written AI-checked blog post without lifting a finger. I can do that. I don't have to go all of this. I just have to say the hook line, right? I built an automation. I just built an automation for a $10 million marketing agency that turns a simple Slack voice note into a fully written AI-checked blog post without the owner having to lift a finger. I think that's good. I just built an AI automation for a $10 million marketing company. No. I just built an automation for a $10 million marketing agency that turns a simple Slack voice note into a fully written AI-checked blog post without the owner having to lift a finger. Here's how it works. Cool! I just built an automation for a $10 million... I just built an automation for a $10 million marketing agency that turns a simple Slack voice note into a fully written AI-checked blog post without the owner having to lift a finger. Let's try that. Let's give it a go, eh? Let's give it a go. I just built a fully automated blog post generator for a $10 million marketing agency that's completely wrong. Damn, that's loud. Sorry about that. What does it say? Where is this thing? I built an automation for a $10 million marketing agency that turns a simple Slack voice note into a fully written AI-checked blog post without the owner having to lift a finger. I'm going to learn this a few more times and get back to you guys. You can't even see me. Just realized that. Oh, there. That's why. Damn, I'm really bad at this YouTube thing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and learn this a few more times and I'll get back to you. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I think I'm gonna put this on small, and then we'll have this entire flow here. I just built an automation for a $10 million marketing agency that turns a simple Slack voice note into a fully written AI-checked blog post without the owner having to lift a finger. Let's dive into how it works. So as you can see, we start off here with a watch public channels module in Slack that is going to consistently monitor any channels or a specific channel of your choice. Damn, I had it and I lost it, man. I gotcha. Let's do this. Round 2. Fight. I just built an automation for a $10 million marketing agency that turns a simple Slack voice note into a 1,000 word fully written AI checked blog post without the owner having to lift a finger. So here's how it works. As you can see, we're here on make.com, and the first module that we've got is a watch public channels module. This is going to consistently monitor Slack channels awaiting the voice note to arrive. Once the voice note has been inputted into the channel, we will simply download the file and go ahead and take that over to ChatGPT, where we will fully transcribe that voice note. Once we've gotten that, we'll run through a Google Sheets that has a list of all the hooks that they want to use on these blog posts. Once we mesh those two together, we'll run it through a repeater and we'll go ahead and create the blog post here, right? Next, we transform it into JSON, where we then make an HTTP request up to a AI checker, where we actually go through the blog and make sure that it looks like it was human written. Once we've done that, we go ahead and pass that back from JSON into normal text, and we go ahead and run it through a filter. If the filter checks basically if the blog is over 80% human. If it passes through a filter, we go ahead and create the Google Doc, and voila, you got yourself a fully written 1,000 word human blog post. I'm gonna edit that and just voila, just end it and voila. Because I don't, yeah, it's a bit ropey, isn't it? Fully written 1,000 word human human written 1,000 word passes through filter. We go ahead and create the Google Doc, and voila, and voila, and voila, and voila. I just built an automation for a $10 million marketing agency that turns a simple Slack voice note into a 1,000 word fully written AI checked blog post without the owner having to lift a finger. So here's how it works. As you can see, we're here on make.com, and the first module that we've got is a watch public channels module. This is going to consistently monitor Slack channels awaiting the voice note to arrive. Once the voice note has been inputted into the channel, we will simply download the file and go ahead and take that over to ChatGPT, where we will fully transcribe that voice note. Once we've gotten that, we'll run through a Google Sheets that has a list of all the hooks that they want to use on these blog posts. Once we mesh those two together, we'll run it through a repeater, and we'll go ahead and create the blog post here, right? Next, we transform it into JSON, where we then make an HTTP request up to a AI checker, where we actually go through the blog and make sure that it looks like it was human written. Once we've done that, we go ahead and pass that back from JSON into normal text, and we go ahead and run it through a filter. If the filter checks basically if the blog is over 80% human. If it passes through a filter, we go ahead and create the Google Doc, and voila. And voila! Almost. Wallahi. That's hopefully people don't think I said that. Alright, let's go ahead and emerge blog post automation. We'll download this puppy. Head over to LinkedIn. Don't ask me to sign in, please. Okay, we gotta go ahead and go to post strips before we wrap it up here. This has been a slightly more ADHD kind of style content, documentation, but it's the raw reality, isn't it? Post generator. So we'll go ahead and blog post generator. The way it works. Now, I'm just going to streamline this because I don't want to sit here and talk. So I'm going to talk into ChatGPT. Transcribes it, matches curated blog hook, writes the full, checks it with. The way the automation works is first we watch Slack channels. We consistently watch the Slack channel until we receive a voice note. Once we pick up that voice note, we go ahead and download that file. We then move it over to ChatGPT where we fully transcribe that voice note. We then go ahead and run through a Google Sheet where we look for the owner's favorite hooks to use within these blogs. We go ahead and match those two up and go over to the next ChatGPT module where we simply create the blog post with the fully transcribed voice note as well as the hook chosen. We transform that into JSON, go ahead and make an HTTP request, which will be simply just making a request to the AI checker to go ahead and make sure that we have an over 80% human blog. Once we've gone ahead and done that, we pass from JSON back into normal text and we pass it through a filter that checks if it's over 80% human. If it matches over 80% human, we go ahead and create a Google Doc. Please, can you create the step-by-step process of what I just said? Okay, let's see if it works. Once I've posted this, I'll just go ahead and end the video there, just because I'm getting tired of talking, and it's kind of like, yeah, it's starting to become a bit of a mental stressor on me right now. I just have a bit of too much going on upstairs. So I'll go ahead and let's go ahead and write it in my, we'll attach the video. Let's check it out. Generate post. If you guys are looking at trying to post on LinkedIn and get it right, I just wrote my entire blog post. Sounds sci-fi, but what's happening now in Make.com setup? Here's the truth. Most agencies are drowning in content creation. How I recorded a quick voice note in Slack. Client generate download. Attention agency, your content process is bleeding you dry. Here's the truth. Right now, most agencies are stuck because they can't produce high quality, misleads, blah, blah, blah. Here's what actually voice to blog pipeline. Speak your ideas and get a full article, AI driven, the process. Speak your ideas into Slack, AI transcribes and expands it into a full blog. The system checks for humanness and adjusts if needed. Formatted Google Doc, I think that's good enough. So we just have to simply go ahead and input that there, and then hello, what the hell? And then we'll go ahead and simply add the bit of media that we just downloaded. Just have to search emerge There you are. I just built an automation for it. I just built an automation. Did you know? Video thumbnail captions. No, I don't want captions. Auto add. No. If you can't. I just built an bang. And bang. Cool, and that's pretty much been the episode 2, Founder Logs episode 2. Kind of boring in the middle there. That is the reality, is that we get through boring work. I'm definitely going to look at... let's just quickly go ahead and actually just for some quick dopamine. Let's go ahead and go into LinkedIn where we can track the growth. So we have 460 connections. So connections... 460 and these I believe is 480 if I'm not wrong. 480, yeah. So we actually overnight follower growth was 20 followers overnight, which is pretty wild, eh? Oh, I can't delete that. 460, so plus 20. Plus 20, and this is July 31st, and we'll go ahead and track that table growth. Cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's been quite a wild one. By that I mean it's been very unwild, very boring, but this is the reality of actually being an agency owner. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head off to gym now, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later.